This program is brought to you by the Genesis Communications Network, a world leader in talk radio since 1998. Visit GCNlive.com today.
Broadcasting and streaming live all across America. This is HomeTalkUSA with Michael King, where we will discuss topics pertaining to your home with industry-leading experts. Michael King is a licensed general contractor with more than 30 years of experience in home improvements and the author of Contracting with the King. Join us this hour for our segment Invent America with your co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton. Discover what's next in the home improvement industry and explore new products and innovations. Or if you have that next great big idea, learn what it takes to bring your invention to the world as Michael King and Rita Crompton talk to America's inventors and innovators. Remember, the America of tomorrow is being invented today. We invite you to visit us at HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, we proudly present Invent America from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country, Home Talk USA, with your host, the Cajun contractor, Michael King, and his co-host, the inventor lady, Rita Crompton.
Yay! Welcome, America! Welcome all of you tuning in to this hour of the Invent America show on the Home Talk USA radio network. This is part of our family now. Each week at the second hour, which is about 4 o'clock Central Time, we like to talk to the inventors of America, the technologies of the future, all the great minds that we got a chance to pick their brain to get their products to market and let them walk them through the steps that it takes to be successful. Well, it takes the inventor lady herself, Miss Rita Crompton, has been doing this a long time, to be my co-host and my sidekick and very experienced in these areas. And I'd like to welcome her right now. Rita, welcome to the show.
Thank you. It's so nice to be here, always.
I just run out of things to say about you myself, so I got to,
Well, I appreciate it.
Well, how was your week?
It was wonderful.
Right.
Surprise. It was, we had a wonderful weekend, Mother's Day weekend, and so I got to fly out and spend it with family.
Wow. So this show this week is about cool new inventions, right?
I know. It's so much. We've talked about some serious stuff, and there are so many things out there that are fun. They're just, it's like, oh my God, they're so cool. And so I decided that it was time to have a show that talked about, the cool, fun stuff. And we've had other things on in the past, golf balls that light up at night so you can golf at night, and, the cool new ice cream scoops and all that kind of stuff. So I decided I was going to title one Cool, Fun Stuff. So that's what we're doing.
Wow.
And, the steps are the same, Michael. I get people that will say, I've got a new invention, but I don't think I can file a patent on it because I'm not really an inventor. It's like, no. A new idea, something that's better, a better widget, a better, gadgets out there that makes something, to work easier. That does put you into the inventor category. And so it's not, you don't have to be, the next scientist developing, gravity or something like that. All you got to do is have a better ice cream scoop.
Yeah, we talked about, 2 types of technologies, new technologies and products that have not invented yet. And then we talk about current technologies or products that you can make better.
Exactly.
And that's what we try to let people know. It's not trying to come up with that great new idea. Also, what's successful is to capitalize and to improve an idea or a product that's already there. So, and that's what's the good part about, when you patent, you have an exclusive of what you do, but not exclusive for future amendments or I don't know how you say it to the product itself. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And as technology changes, some inventors will continue to file intellectual property on their products. So they're constantly extending the life then of that product. But then there's other things. It's like, it was, they have that aha moment. They file a patent. They're able to get the product into the marketplace. And there's not new technology necessarily to keep filing on it, but some things there are new technologies that keep improving the life of a product. It really just depends. We've got a couple of inventors on today that have got cool, new, fun products, and one of them is very practical, but it does a whole bunch of things, and it's the whole bunch of things that make it kind of cool. And then another one is, it helps kids that are trying to develop a skill set to track the skill set on their own. So they don't need somebody standing there telling them what they're doing right or how they've improved. It's a gadget that tells them. So that's cool. Fun stuff, right?
Let's talk about our guest this week.
All right, so Brayden Hunter is going to be our first guest. He's invented, like I said, a gadget that it makes it more safe when you're in a bathroom stall. I mean, it's not something you necessarily think about until you're there and it doesn't work right. But it does a whole bunch of other cool things. And then one of our other inventors, and this gentleman found me because his father's an inventor. It's amazing how that just kind of, runs down the generations. The other one found us because he was listening to the radio show, and he went in and filled out one of the forms, and yay. If you want to be on the radio show, click on Inventor Lady, fill out the form, because it drops right into my email box. I can see it within seconds. And then I can get you teed up to be on a show. And then our industry expert, I am really excited to announce, is going to become one of our sponsors.
Wow.
And so he's seen a lot of cool, fun stuff, and that's one of his questions is like, what's the coolest thing that you've seen and helped develop and get to the marketplace?
Wow. But let me okay. So we have Brayden Hunter, the Stall Smart Safety Tool website, and
exactly. And then we've got Sean Moya, who's a sports trainer, and then Addison Shelton, and he is the CEO of Kicker Design, which is
a product expert that we like to have on the show. At the end of the show. Great. All right.
Exactly.
Well, it sounds like you have a real good topic, and as always, we're going to learn a lot from these new technologies. And I
want to encourage the inventors out there that have got a better way of doing something. The gentleman we had on last week had a new spatula for cleaning out cans, and I saw it. It's amazing. But who would have thought? When his patent is issued, and people don't necessarily think of themselves as an inventor, but this country was founded on inventors getting new products into the marketplace. Yeah. And we want to encourage every single one of them. If you've got that aha moment, is it really something that you can, move forward with? And if so, that we give them the tools to do it the right way.
Yeah, and I tell you, it's but what is your website if they need some further information, though, Rita?
It's inventorlady.com. So we're easy to find. My phone number is posted all over the place. I get people to say, I didn't expect you to answer your phone. I do answer my phone. And, so that's kind of been wonderful. It's like, we expected, an answering service or, whatever. But no, we don't do that here. We answer the phone and talk to inventors and answer their questions. So I had two that just called me over the weekend that said, hey, I saw the radio show. Help me out.
Wow, great. Hey, well, Rita, we've got to take a short break. There's some music, and we're going to come back with our first guests right here on the Home Improvement Broadcasting Network, streaming live at the Genesis Communication Radio Network at GCNlive.com. If you want to learn about the InventAmerica show or HomeTalkUSA, it's very simple. Just go to HomeTalkUSA.com. All right, we're going to step away, pay some bills. Please visit our website again, HomeTalkUSA.com. By helping to patronize all these great sponsors, basically keeps our show on the air, since none of our guests are charged to be on this radio program. I'm the Cajun Contractor, along with my co-host, Rita Crompton. We're going to be right back. Yay!
USA with Michael King. Do you have questions about your next home improvement project or home repairs? Now you can chat with verified home repair and home improvement experts in just minutes. Get the help you need by visiting HomeTalkUSA.com, one of the best resources for home improvement information around today. Your best life begins with your best home, and there's no place like Home Talk. That's HomeTalkUSA.com. And now, back to InventAmerica from the #1 home improvement radio program in the country. Home Talk USA with your host, the Cajun contractor Michael King, and his co-host, the Inventor Lady, Rita Crompton.
All right, welcome back to the only home improvement show dedicated to you, the American consumer. Don't forget to visit our website at HomeTalkUSA.com. All right, Rita, who's our first guest?
Our first guest today is Brayden Hunter. He is the inventor of Stall Smart Safety Tool, and he's 27, grew up in Colorado, camping, fishing, hunting, all those fun hobbies, and that is really what led to then his inventing this product. Brayden, thank you so much for being with us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
So tell everybody what Stall Smart Safety Tool is.
Yeah, so the Stall Smart Safety Tool, it is a portable keychain-sized lock in the case that you get stuck in a restroom stall that has a broken or missing latch.
And,
on top of that,
I travel all the time, and it happens all the time, and you don't really think about it till you're in there and say, well, darn, the door doesn't lock.
Yes, ma'am, yes. Unfortunate situation I think everyone's had to deal with.
So the fun part of this is how many other things it does.
Yeah, so we do have a few separate functions aside from the portable stall lock feature, such as a tungsten carbide tip for like breaking a window. You see a lot more situations now where dogs or children get trapped in a hot car. So we decided we had the platform with the Stall Smart to add that onto the tip in case someone does ever end up in that situation. More than likely, if they don't have the Stall Smart on them, they don't have something that's easily able to break through a window. Other situations we've ran into is out with, like, my mom and my sister. Their purse is sort of in the way, so they needed something to hang it off the table. So we were able to make it work as a purse hanger. On top of that, growing up in Colorado, we also, have to wear coats when it gets cold, and we went into stalls that also did not have the coat hook in them, so you had to hang your coat over the stall, which is inconvenient, and the bottle opener as well, just in case you ever get parched. And plus, along with all those features, we also decided to add a personal safety aspect to it. There was an article that said for women to carry their keys between their fingers if they were feeling unsafe. I didn't trust my mom and sister having to rely on their house keys to make themselves feel safe. So we decided to incorporate a longer shaft onto it so it could be used as a personal safety tool.
Excellent. And, all of these things exist separately. But, as a woman, I don't want to carry all of them in my purse. And as a guy, they wouldn't all fit in a pocket. So it's nice that it's in one device.
Yeah, that was the whole idea, make it easy and convenient and really let the customer get their value out of that product.
So, cool, fun invention. And so you're actually manufacturing now and selling the product.
Yes, ma'am. Yeah, we did receive our first shipment roughly about a week ago now, and are getting them all put together, packaged, and everything ready for assembly, and we have plenty ready to send out at this point.
Excellent. How do people get a hold of this? Where are you going to be selling?
So they could go to our website, stallsmartsafetytool.com, and from there they'll be able to place their order online, and we'll get their product to them as soon as possible.
Excellent. So, congratulations, because it's tough to get to the point of being, an inventor selling products. So good for you. Kudos goes out to you, and I know your dad's been a help to you and everything. So during this process, what has been your biggest surprise?
Yeah, thank you. And I would say, as far as my biggest surprise during the process was the difficulty in finding a manufacturer in the U.S. A lot of it flowed pretty well and was able to keep going, but I'd say the hardest part was truly, one, getting a hold of manufacturers, and two, getting manufacturers to actually take the time and try to sit down and talk. And we did have to move outside of the U.S. just because out of hundreds of calls, we didn't get one here. I would say that was definitely the hardest out of it all.
All right. Well, and I wish you'd been, calling me earlier. I would have introduced you to Kicker Design because they do exactly what you needed to have done. So we've learned as we've been broadcasting, there are some really good companies in the U.S., but they're not always easy to find.
Yeah, definitely. That's, I think it gets so overpopulated with some of the bad ones that it does make it difficult to find the good ones.
It certainly does. It certainly does. So your dad was a big influence on you because he had a product that he had gone to market with. So has it been fun working this closely with your father?
Yeah, absolutely. He's been very influential, as far as the design process, the ideas of what to add, as well as, making sure to keep me on the straight path of don't veer off and make sure to get this done and don't stop believing kind of deal.
Yep, it's really important that when you get that first momentum going, life gets in the way for everybody, and getting back on track then is really important. We would love to have you join us at the Inventor Roundtable meetings because there's going to be people who have questions. That's kind of our call-in version of the show that other inventors can share with other inventors. And you can also then be able to give advice to the inventors who are just getting started. And your dad used to come to the IRT meetings in Denver when they were in person.
Oh, okay, yeah. I would absolutely love to join those.
So we will make sure that you and anyone else that fills out one of our forms gets the link to be able to join us. It's inventorsroundtable.com. We do 2 a month, one on the second Thursday, we just did last week, and then one on the fourth Monday. And the meetings are free.
Awesome. Well, I will make sure to be there.
So we would love to have you. So at what point then, Brayden, did you say, I've got something here that I'm going to get to market? And there's our music. You're going to have to save that for one of our meetings, and I will make sure that I ask it when you join us at one of our meetings.
Yes, ma'am. You got it.
Anyway, we need to take a break and pay some bills, right, Michael?
That's right. We got to pay some bills right here on the Home Improvement Broadcasting Network, streaming live on the World Wide Web at HomeTalkUSA.com. I'm the Cajun Man along with Rita Crompton, the Inventor Lady. We're going to be right back.